Well, that's just a grave. Fuck. Whew, almost biffed her there. It says this is a grave for a small child. It doesn't say anything.
Flip it over. No.
Cool. Someone trying to pull some alpha dog shit in here. Or maybe someone lives in there, I don't know. Like a lean-to. They got their barbecue there. Nice little home. Sorry. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Pelicans. I thought that was his mom at first.
So did I.
I was like,
I thought he was trying to say stop.
that's what I thought at very first. And then she was like, stop. And then I got closer and it was jump. And I was like, holy shit, savage. So, Canada Day, I wanted to go for this nice hike. And then it started getting crazy windy because it's Lethbridge. And I also wanted to go and see the fireworks, and that's what I'm doing, except I forgot my GoPro at home. So yeah, didn't get to do the hike, which I was more excited about than this, and I guess here's 20 seconds of fireworks, because why not? Hey. Bunny, run away, Bunny. The magpies are trying to eat it. What's going on? Don't do that. Little life update for the vlog. So I was on EI. I was on EI while I was subbing. I was barely getting any sub work for like 90% of the time that I had been on the sub list from January, basically, until a couple weeks ago, because school year is done now. So I was on EI, and then this information was available to me before, but I hadn't looked at it. I didn't know where to find it. And then I found out about a week before I was cut off that I was going to get cut off. So that's where we're at right now. Scrambling a little bit to figure out what I'm going to do to pay rent and stuff for the next couple months. No job offers applied, and I keep looking everywhere I can in Alberta and Saskatchewan for teaching opportunities, and just the very few that I've applied to, I've got nothing back. And I've looked at every single school district within the two provinces, public and private. So there we go. That's life update for me. I think I avoided saying that for a while because, I mean, I knew about this last week, because like saying it out loud is just, I don't know, embarrassing and like annoying and makes it more real. So that's why I left it for a bit. But in other news, I went on a ride yesterday. So today's July 3rd. Yesterday was July 2nd. Went for a ride, and I use an app called Trailforks. I also use an app called Strava to kind of keep track of kilometers and distance, or that is distance, time and distance, and other things for when I ride my bike. And I got a badge on Trailforks for riding a trail, and then there was like this big contest and stuff. So there's a challenge about riding 30 days in July. Now I missed July 1st, which means that, I mean, there's only 31 days in July. I'm going to have to ride every day starting yesterday, which I just did by coincidence, and I have to ride on I have to ride on a trail that is on Trailforks. So coincidence, yesterday I was adjacent to a trail on Trailforks, and it counted it. I was really close to it. I touched it for a second, and then I went and forked onto another trail that isn't listed on Trailforks, even though it's a meter away. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do this challenge for as long as I can. I mean, as soon as it gets way too bad to ride in that 24-hour period, I'll probably just be like, okay, whatever, like I'll just ride when I want. But I'm going to try, starting now, to push myself to ride every day on a trail that is on Trail Forks. Now, if you don't know what Trail Forks is or what Strava is, Strava's an app that I use that a lot of people use for like outdoor activities. Like I said, I like it because it can track the distance that I went. It has like a map because I mean it'll use my location and it'll like show the route that I went, the distance, the elevation gain, how long it took me. There's also things called segments, and on this, like, people can create segments of a trail or segments of a route or whatever, and it will calculate your progress. Like, it'll calculate, like, this is your best time on this segment, and you can also compare to other people who have done that segment. So that's kind of cool. Trail Forks I use to find trails. Some cities don't have very many trails listed on there, even though there's trails. Here we have a lot of trails listed. We also have a lot of trails that are not listed for a lot of reasons, I'm assuming. A couple of them that I know. But if you go to my Raw Rides, that playlist, and if you're interested in getting into mountain biking in and around Lethbridge, you can look at, like, I always post in the description the Strava link to that day's ride that I'm posting the video for, and also if there's a Trail Forks, like if that trail is listed on Trail Forks, I post the link to that as well. But also if you're just into getting outdoors and stuff and kind of want, like, I don't use a Fitbit or something, but I mean, like, you can also link it to your Fitbit because I know someone who does that. But Strava's a really good app for that kind of stuff, for hiking, for walking, for biking, swimming, whatever. And if you're getting into mountain biking, I would definitely say look up Trail Forks and check out the trails in your area. But I'm going to try that 30-day challenge and see what happens. Man, nature is screwed up. This, like, what is this, a cricket? I don't know what that big... There's like this little ant that was like hanging on to him for dear life, like the whole stretch of this thing, trying to take him down. And he just shook him now. Man, I don't know if this guy's gonna last. Nature's screwed up, man. My little bun. Oh my goodness. Little buns. Cuties. Bye. Just gonna do a quick wrap up to the vlog here, mainly to give some dude a shout out that I don't know the name of. I don't remember if we exchanged names or if I just forgot, like, immediately. But I was on a bike ride the other day, and this dude was like pedaling and catching up to me, and he was like trying to like talk to me. But I had my headphones in because I was still in the city. I wasn't on a trail yet. And it's what he finally got my attention. I finally noticed him, and then I slowed down. We had like a good chat for like 20 minutes. He said that he recognized me from the videos, and I was like, what, how did you find me? And it was like the trail riding videos and stuff, the raw rides that he saw. So he just said he went into YouTube, just typed in like Lethbridge Trails or something like that. And so that was cool, because I never know who's watching and how they're finding it. Like, it's always cool if it's like someone I don't know. Like, if it's not attached to my social media somehow, I have no idea how people find stuff, unless the stuff I'm putting on Reddit, because sometimes I do that. But yeah, he just like searched it up, and I'm like, well, that's sweet, because then people can find trails through that, because it's all listed in my, like, in the description of the video. It's like, oh, this is the trail I rode today, or you can check out like this app or that app to see what I rode. So that's cool. Anyway, shout out to that guy that I don't remember the name of. Maybe I'll run into you some other time. But yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, like, I just, it's good to have like some feedback about that as well, just like how people like videos, or just like how they're finding them. The fact that people are finding them when they're looking for them is cool. So anyway, I'm still trying to do this this 30-day challenge, Return to the Earth challenge on Trail Forks, speaking about riding, and it's proving to be really annoying because sometimes you're on a trail and it forks off and then it goes somewhere else and you think you're on the trail, but it's not on the trail, even though it is a trail, and then it doesn't count. And then I rode a trail today that was like a listed trail on Trail Forks, and I had to like go, and it doesn't matter. It didn't count any of it. So if I actually want to do this thing where I have to ride these certain trails 30 days in the month of July, I've got to go out again today and ride if I want it. Because so far, I can't miss a day. I started on day 2 because I didn't know about this contest. And yeah, so I've ridden every day on legit trails. Today, though, which would be the 7th day and my 6th ride, it didn't count. Anyway, Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot recently. I've been like writing and trying to get to the studio a bit, and it's kind of like I don't even know. I don't even. I feel like this week went by crazy fast, and I didn't do anything almost. Like it's been weird. I need to kind of catch up on organizing some things and do some life things. I don't know. It's weird. I don't feel bored, but I kind of feel like I don't know. It's definitely because I'm just not spending enough time doing what I don't have a routine right now. There it is. I don't have a routine. That's what it is. So I'm gonna try to build my own routine again, not based around work in the same way it was, and we'll go from there. But that's the vlog this week, and yeah, that's it.